11th question?
I don't remember.
You have your notebook in front of you?
Yeah, but I forgot to write the answer. I forgot to write the answer.
Okay, fine. Okay, so all right, let's go to question number 8. Each of the two sides of an isosceles triangle is twice as large as the third side. So I remember giving you a hint on this one. So first,
Yeah,
let's draw the diagram. Yes.
you explained this one.
So what was the answer?
So we will first draw an isosceles triangle, and then on the two equal parts, I think the answer was something like 12 centimeters.
Yeah, you're right. These two were 12. And this one
Yeah,
was
and that
6.
was 6.
So 24 plus 6 is 30. So yes, the perimeter is 30. Very good. Question number 9. Yes. Can you read out the question?
A man traveled 2/5 of his journey by train, 1/3 by bus, 1/4 by car, and the remaining 3 kilometers on foot. What is the length of his total journey?
How did you do this, Eva?
I understood the question till like that 1/3 by bus and 2/5 of his journey by train and 1/4 by car, but I didn't understand the remaining 3 kilometers on foot.
Okay. So what did you not understand in remaining 3 kilometers on foot? What did you not understand in that? Any particular thing?
Yeah, because if we find the answer of all of them, what should we do after that?
Okay, fine. So, Hiba, first of all, we need to see, they are saying 2/5 of his journey, 1/3 of his journey, 1/4 of his journey. So we need to first ask ourselves that 2/5 of his journey. So can we say let his journey, let the total length of his journey be equal to x? Can we say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do that, because we need to replace something over there, right? 2/5 of what? So we're gonna write it as 2/5 of x, or instead of, now you know, Hiba, that of means multiply, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that? So instead of writing of, what I will do is, first of all, let's say let his journey, his total journey be equal to x. Okay. Then they are saying, so that means x, the length of the total journey, is equal to how much? Now we are further dividing his total journey. So let's say that from here till here is his total journey. Fine. This whole thing is our x. They are saying that he traveled 2/5 by train. So let's say from here to here, this is 2/5. So let's say this is not 2/5 actually. This is gonna be 2/5. So let's say this is 2/5 of x, right? 2/5
Yeah.
of x. So I put a dot over there in place of multiplication. 2/5 of x, and this is by train. Next comes 1/3 by bus.
1/3 by bus.
Fine. So 1/3. This is gonna be like 1/3
1/3 of x
approximately.
by bus.
Yes, 1/3 of x by bus. Then after that, Niba,
Yeah. 1/4 by car. So 1/4 of x by car.
yes, 1/4 of x by car. And the remaining 3 kilometers. So one thing we know is that how many kilometers are remaining? X kilometers are remaining, right?
Yeah.
So we know that, sorry, not X, what am I saying? 3 kilometers are remaining. 3 kilometers are remaining. This much is the remaining length of the journey. So this is 3 kilometers. This is on foot. Okay. So can we say that X, this X, it becomes equal to 2/5 of X plus 1/3 of X. Does it make sense what I'm saying, Hiba?
Yes, because you're adding, because we are
Yeah.
going to add it.
Yeah, because all of these things added together makes X, right?
Yeah.
1/3 of X plus 1/4 of X plus how much? What should I write after
Plus
this?
3.
Plus 3, exactly, plus 3. Plus 3. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's so over here there are so many x's. Let's all treat them together. Let's all deal with them together. So what do we have to do now? Can we add all these fractions? Can we say so the left hand side I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm not going to touch it. On the right hand side we have, what do we have on the right hand side, Hiba? We have 2/5 plus 1/3. I hope you're writing it down simultaneously.
Yeah.
Plus 1/4, right? So we are adding all of these, and then we are saying that all of these are being multiplied with x. So this is, if you can see, this is distributive property of being applied, that all of these are being multiplied by x. Like x is common in each of these terms. So I am taking x common outside the bracket so that we can deal with these fractions properly and, like, without any confusions. So we're going to deal with that, and then plus
This is the left hand side, right?
this is the right hand side. This is the
How?
equal to sign. This is the equal to sign.
Oh,
On what
yeah.
side of the sign is this stuff? Yeah. Fine. Now can you do 2/5 plus 1/3 plus 1/4?
No, we have to find the LCM.
Yeah. So 2/5 plus 1/3 plus 1/3.
Should I
What
start
is
it
here?
with, should I start it with 2, or should I just start writing it with 4?
Are you talking about this, like when we are finding the LCM?
Yeah.
You should start with 2 itself.
Okay.
See, over here in this case, it won't be wrong if you start with 4. It won't be wrong, but that's the proper way of doing it, that you should do it in prime factor, prime factor.
Okay. is going to be 60.
Yes.
60.
Yes.
60.
So the answer is going to be 60. Fine. And right. So the LCM is 60. Now you
2
tell
by
me and I will write.
2 by 5. So 5 multiplied by 12
Yes.
will be 60 and 24 by 60.
Very good. 24 by 60. Next.
3 multiplied by 20.
Yes.
So it will be 20 by 60.
Very good.
And then 4 multiplied by 15.
Yes.
So it will be 60. Sorry, 15 by 60.
Very good. Okay. So then add them all up.
Okay. It will be 59.
59 by 60. Okay. So basically what we are saying, what is 59 by 60? This part. Okay. This part is 59 by 60. This part. So let me rewrite this over here. So the left hand side of the equation was x is equal to, and then the fractions gave us 59 by 60, and then they were all being multiplied with x, and then we had plus 3,
3.
right?
Yeah.
Now, can we send the this x to the other side?
Yeah.
Or in other words, we need to get rid of this on the right hand side. Why? Because we want the right hand side to only have 3. We don't want it to have anything else. So we will get rid of this, and for that we need to yeah.
Why do we want it to only have 3?
Because remember the number one rule of solving an equation, our variable is going to be on one side, okay, and then you're going to have uh, an equal to sign, and then the constant is going to be on the other side. Okay, that is your goal of uh, of the question. Okay, of
What is a
solving the
constant?
equation. Your number one goal. The constant is this 3. Okay, any number 3 or any fraction, basically any number that you know of, something that does not have a variable in it, that is a constant. Okay, why are we doing this? Because if you don't do it, then how will you ever find out the value of x? Because in every question what we do is we keep all of the x's together, right? This is x, this is x, so they're one family. You have to keep same family members together. So you keep x along with x because they're from the same family. You keep them together, and 3, and if there are any other numbers over here, or if there are any numbers over here, you bring them to the right hand side because they're of the same family, so you have to keep them together. Fine. So now you just send this to the other side, or you can say that subtracting 59 by 60 from both 59 by 60 times x from both sides. Okay, you can say that also, your wish. So on the right hand side it gets cancelled. So our equation now becomes x minus 59 by 60x is equal to 3.
Why will we write minus 59 by 60?
Because yeah,
of x.
Yeah, why will we write minus? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Because here, wait, here it is 59 by 60, right? And if we
Yeah.
want to get rid of this term, you will do minus 59 by 60.
Oh yeah.
Only then
Minus.
they can get cancelled, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why. All right.
Yeah. I understand
So,
now.
now can you tell what will be this answer? See, it looks a little complicated, but it's not. This over here, it is actually 60 by 60. Why? Because 60 by 60 is equal to 1, right? Or you can say 1 is equal to 60 upon 60. So, are this thing, or you can say that over here it was just 60 by 60. I'm sorry, over here it was just x is equal x minus 59 by 60x. So what will you think? You'll be like, okay, this is 59 by 60, but this is 60 by 60. Is that clear,
How
Hibam? Huh?
how is it 60 by 60?
Okay. Hiba, do you know what is coefficient? Have you ever
No.
heard of that? Coefficient? Hmm?
Yeah, I did, but I don't know what it means.
Okay. Okay. See. Uh, Fine. Over here, the coefficient of x over here in this term is 59 by 60. Now you understood what is the meaning of coefficient? If I say I'm giving you a term which is 5x, then the coefficient of x, which is going to be 5. If I say the term is 7x is equal to, let's say, 2y plus 3. I'm just giving you an example. What is the coefficient of x, Hiba?
7,
What is the coefficient of y?
2.
2. Can you take a look at this equation now and tell me that, okay, over here, the coefficient of x is how much? 59. Actually, it's not 59 by 60. It's negative 59 by 60 because the default position is positive, right? So the coefficient of x over here is minus 59 by 60. Okay, let me just clear that with another example. If you were to say negative 4x, what is the coefficient of x over here?
Minus 4.
Minus
Negative
4.
4.
So similarly, the coefficient of x in this term is negative 59 by 60. Now can you tell me what is the coefficient of x in this term? You have the following options. Okay. Don't say nothing, because in maths, nothing means 0. Okay. Nothing means 0. So choose your answer carefully. You have the following options. The coefficient of x in this term is, your option is 0, 1, minus 1, or let's say, I don't know, none of the above. Think carefully and tell.
One,
Yes, exactly. Very good. How?
because 0 is like nothing. So
0 means
my
nothing. So see, if you say 0 multiplied by x, if you say 0 multiplied by x, what will that give you? 0 multiplied by x will be 0, right? It won't give you
yeah,
x. But if you have 1 multiplied by x, then that is simply x, right? 1
yeah,
multiplied by anything is the number itself. So 1 multiplied by x will give you x.
And minus 1 multiplied by x.
Will be negative x.
Yeah. So here, since it was positive x, so it will be 1.
Yes, very good. So 1 multiplied by x. Now, why we did 60 by 60 is because here we are talking about, like, this is basically, it's a fraction, right? It's something that is less than 1. 59 by 60 is less than 1. How do we know that? Because 60 by 60, or we can say that 59 by 60 is less than 60 by 60. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. And 60 by 60 is nothing but 1. So we are saying that 59 by 60 is less than 1. Anyway, so what I'm thinking over here is that here we are talking about a fraction whose denominator is 60. Basically, I have divided whatever the coefficient is, I have divided that. So since it's a fraction and it's a proper fraction, that means the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So if, let's say, I'm talking about, for example, if I have something which says 3 by 4, okay, 3 by 4, let's say something is 3 by 4 by, fine. Then this 3 by 4, whenever I look at it, what this tells me is that I'm talking about something whose quantity is like this. It is not, um, it's not complete. It's a fraction. It's a number which is smaller than 1. So this is 3 by 4. Or you can say 0.75. Okay, I don't want to confuse you with decimals. So this is what comes to my mind when I see 59 by 60. That's why I chose this one and I said I want to replace it with 60 by 60. Reason being, I can very easily subtract 60 by 60 minus 59 by 60. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, clear, fine. So that's why I replaced this 1 with 60 by 60. Because 1 and 60 by 60 are the same thing. Over here, if we had something else in the denominator, let's say 70, then we would change this and we would say it is 70 by 70. All right.
It still is a little bit confusing.
It's confusing. Okay. Which part is a little confusing for you?
That's how 1 became 60 by 60.
See, 1 didn't become 60 by 60. 1 is equal, it is already equal to 60 by 60. Are you getting it?
Yeah, I understand that.
See, so it is equal to that. But your question should be, why did it become 60 by 60? Or why are we writing it as 60 by 60? The reason is simple, that I just want to be able to subtract this and this. That's all. I just want to be able to do it simply. Or Hiba, if you don't want to see it like that, just call it 1 minus 59 by 60. Fine. Just take this example. You can say that this is 1 by 1. Denominator is 1, right? Because you are subtracting.
Yeah.
This is a number, like a non-fraction number. And this is a fraction. So how do you subtract them? Well, you simply make it a fraction. 1 by 1. So how will you do this? You will say, okay, the LCM is 60. So I need my 1 by 1 to become a fraction whose denominator is 60. So it will be simple. It will be 60 by 60. Did you understand this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing that I have done. I just told it to you in a different way. Got it now?
Yeah, I understood now.
Fine. So now what is 60 by 60 minus 59 by 3. So basically, what is 60 minus 59 over 60? And
1
multiplied.
by 60.
Very good. So we are saying that 1 by 60 multiplied by x is equal to 3 because the right hand side was 3. Fine.
Yeah.
Now what do? We need to get rid of this.
We will do 1 multiplied by 60
No, we
on both
won't do 1 multiplied by 60. We will just multiply both sides by 60. Okay. Multiply both sides by
side on
60.
60.
So this 60 and this 60 get cancelled. We have x is equal to
X is equal to 180.
180. So what is 180 equal to? What have we just found out?
The the remaining 3 kilometers.
No, what the
No,
remaining
sorry.
3 kilometers?
That
Was already 3.
His total journey.
Yes. So his total journey was equal to 180 kilometers. Okay, out of which, out of 180 kilometers, he traveled 2/5 by train and so on and so forth. And the remaining 3 kilometers, the last 3 kilometers, he traveled on foot. Okay. So this question is clear, Hiba?
Yeah. Can you go to the second page?
Okay.
I will write it down.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Fine. So shall we move on to the next question then?
There were only 9 questions.
Yes. There's only one question left, right? Question number 10. So question number 10. Can you read it out?
There were no questions after 9.
I remember that there was a question, and I even gave you a hint on how to do it. The question was, let me share the screen with you. Wait. Can you see it? Do you
Yes.
remember anything from the 10th question?
Yeah, I asked you how did it.
So did you solve it?
Can you say it again?
Sorry?
Can you say that again? Your voice wasn't clear.
I'm saying, did you solve it? The 10th question.
No, it's still confusing.
No, fine.
Like I understood.
Okay, let's do it then. Okay, fine, let's do it. Don't worry. All right. Huh. So You can see the screen, no? You're able
Yeah.
to see the screen, right? Okay. So it says 150 has been divided into two parts. Oh, wait. Just a minute, Hiba. This is I'm facing some problems. Okay. Wait.
What's
Um.
You can use the whiteboard. I have screenshotted the question.
Thank you. Thank you. Fine. So fine. So if the question says that 150 has been divided into how many parts?
Uh, wait. Is two parts such that twice the
Yeah.
first part is equal to the second part.
Okay. Let's say that the first part is x. Then the second part is how much? Twice of x means how much?
2x.
Very good. So 2x. Twice the first part is equal to the second part. Got it?
Yes.
Because the first part is x. So twice of x is the second part.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, it's clear, Hiba.
Okay.
Voice is clear. So now what do we do here? We just 150 has been, or if I say Hiba, that 15 has been divided into two parts such that twice, okay, not 15, it's going to be very similar. Wait.
Is this an example?
Yeah, I'm giving you another example. See, if I say that 20 has been divided into two parts, 5 plus 15. 5 plus 15 is what? 20, right? So
Yeah.
I'm dividing 20 into two parts. So if this is 20, I am dividing it into two parts. I'm cutting it off right over here. Okay. So this becomes one part and this becomes the other part. And I'm saying that I have divided it in such a way that 3 times the first part is equal to the second part. Do you understand it now? Why is it
No.
3 times? Because what is 15? 15 is 3 times 5, right? If this is 5 and this is 15, so 3 times 5 is how much? 15. Now is it clear?
Yes.
So you have to do this thing similarly. Uh, so 150 x and 2x. Now what do we do? First, what do we know? X plus 2x will give you what, Hiba? Hiba. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, x plus 2x will give you
Um. It like minus 2x. Sorry. 150.
150, right? How are you sure about this? Like, is it clear to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because when you explained about 20, it was
yeah.
like 5 plus 15 is 20.
15, exactly. So now can we solve the left hand side of this equation?
Yeah.
How much is it?
X plus 2x.
And that is,
150.
and no, x plus 2x will be how much?
I didn't understand.
x plus 2x will be equal to, forget about this, okay? Forget about this. X plus 2x will be equal to, you add x and 2x. Add them. Okay, Hiba, tell me this. What is 3x plus 5x?
Let's say 8x.
Very good, 8x. So in that sense, I am asking what is x plus 2x?
2x.
How will it be? Acha, what is 0 plus 2x then?
2x.
2x plus 2x is also equal to 2x, and x plus 2x is also equal to 2x.
Yeah, x plus x is, sorry, x plus 2x is equal to 2x, right?
Hiba, tell me this. If you have, okay, x means, how do I write 2x? 2x means x plus x, yes or no?
Yes.
Right? You're adding two x's and you get twice of x, and this is x. Now, can you tell me what is this equal to?
3x.
Yes, because this is 1 and this is 2. You are adding their coefficients. You are adding their coefficients.
How do we know it's 1?
Because 1 multiplied by x will give you x. The
Okay,
coefficient
understood
is
now.
1. You don't write 1 every single time because it is understood that it will be 1. Okay, just like when you write, let's say when you write the number 24, you don't write it as 024, even though you know that it is, there's going to be a 0 over here, because there's no need to write it. Yeah. Or if you say the number, let's say the number 6, you don't have to write 6 multiplied by 1, because it is understood that there's a hidden 1 over there. Okay. In fact, even when you're talking about 2x, there's a hidden 1 over here. You can use this 1 whenever you want, or whenever you need it. You can use this 1, because 2x multiplied by 1 is what? Again, it's 2x only. So we don't write this 1, but it's there if we need it. Understood, Hiba?
Yes.
Fine. X plus 2x. So adding the coefficients, we get 3x is equal to 150. Then what is x equal to?
Wait a minute. Three multiplied, sorry, it will be 50.
Sorry, what?
50. X is equal
Yes,
to 50.
very good, very good. X is equal to 50 because it is 150 divided by 3. So very good, Hiba. X is equal to 50. So they are asking you to find the parts, right? Find the parts. So the first part is 50 and the second part is 2 times 50, isn't it? Because
Oh,
x
yeah,
is
2 times.
50. So it is 2 multiplied by 50 because it is 2x. 2x means 2 multiplied by x and x is 50. So 2 multiplied by 50. 2 multiplied by 50 is how much?
150.
Hiba, 2 multiplied by 50 is how much? 50 multiplied by 2.
Wait, are you asking 20 multiplied by 50?
No, 2 multiplied by 50. Because
Oh,
2x.
oh yeah, sorry, 100.
Yeah. 100. So this is equal to 100. So did you get your two parts now? What are your two parts? Your two parts are 50 and 100. So when you add both of them, you get 150, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So that's it for your questions for today. And our class time is also over.
Tomorrow we can start the new chapter, that angle, the 5th chapter.
Lines and angles.
Yeah.
Okay. By tomorrow, you mean Wednesday, right? Because we have our class on Wednesday.
Yeah. We also have a
Okay.
class on Thursday, right?
Yes, on Thursday instead of Friday. So earlier we used to have on Friday. Now we will have on Thursday. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Fine. See you then, Hiba.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.